yeah, I think I'm joining.
Oh, you are? Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Check things, check audio, check video, check anything.
Hello.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, look at you.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Isn't it early for everybody?
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Hi, Wayne.
Cool.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
How's it going?
You,
Wings
you two
gone.
carry on talking. I'm going to go back to bed because I don't start work until later.
Well, there's only a couple of quick questions. You're going to need to follow a couple of questions in there as well, Wing. No. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it was just the idea that the whole thing with the sort of sales training and all this sort of stuff. It was just it's really hard to measure like outcome. It's that
Yeah.
type of thing. So
Yeah.
it's just the idea of maybe rather than just asking you loads of questions at the end, you know, after your trip and all of this, it was just to ask a couple now, which would then be sort of similar to afterwards, and just see what the differences are.
Yeah.
It's a bit
Yeah.
like,
No
it's a bit
problem.
like going on holiday. It's like, oh, well, why are you going on holiday? What do you think it's going to be like? And then after you've been on holiday, it's like, was it worth it? And was it, you know, was it better or worse, or what was better or worse, you know? And that was it really. And it's just to try and keep it easy. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, it's just a couple of questions to go, which was, have you sailed before?
No. I haven't had any experience in the sea, of course. And no experience in sailing. So
Brilliant.
this is my first time. So I've been on a few like occasions to go out and swimming in the sea, and of course kayaking, windsurfing, but nothing like going out to the middle of the sea and over middle of nowhere like in the sea. So I haven't been doing something like that.
Yeah.
It's all like just offshore stuff. Yeah. So
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So as you say, you've done outdoorsy things, but not like
yeah,
this.
yeah, nothing like that.
Yeah. So what's your motivation? What's the big reason? Why would you say yes to something like this? Or why do you need it?
I think half of the 50% is because of Andy. Do you know Andy Lai? He was the police officer, and he's my mentor. And he said it's really good for leadership and really good for personal development. And he said, of course, after training, he didn't know what is scared. Like he don't have a dictionary inside him. He doesn't have to scare this word. And the like problem solving skills, you learn it like throughout the training, of course. And the other 50% is because I want to join the RAF officer. So I think this will boost my CV, of course, but also my leadership skills, my problem solving skills, and also like my communication skills to talk to people who I don't know. So it will be a fantastic experience, I think. And I said I haven't done it before, so and I'm really excited about it still. So yeah.
That's so cool. That is so cool. Because I mean, it's like this. It's 9 o'clock, and we're suddenly talking, and as you say, with communication skills, bits, pieces, and
yeah.
Because I've been sailing ages, is why.
Oh yeah, you're a captain, are you?
Yes.
Okay.
And so a whole variety of things. I love the square rigs and tall ships and the adventure sailing. And currently, I do a lot of long distance deliveries.
Deliveries.
So I've just finished one earlier this year. It was taking a brand new catamaran, 46 feet long. That was from La Rochelle, France, down to the Seychelles. So that was via Egypt with Suez Canal, via Sudan, Djibouti, Socotra, which is Yemen, and then on to, so I mean, that was really cool. And now I got a chance to do it again because there was a second boat needed to go. It was a sister boat that was taking it from Malta to the Seychelles, same sort of route. And I mean, it's just super cool. So
how many years have you been doing sailing?
Well, I went originally on a tall ship in what was that? When I was that was 1988. Ooh, is the first time.
Yeah.
And then I went full time. I tried to get proper jobs and have a normal
Yeah.
life, but I've been bitten by the bug.
Oh
It was,
yeah.
and it's the newness. Actually, that's the thing that's really. It's what you said about the doing something different,
Yeah.
being not necessarily. You didn't use the phrase "out of your comfort zone," but it was actually just applying, just doing a different sphere,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It's a different thing, which you've got no idea really what it is. It just seems like
Yeah.
it'll be useful for some periphery things, and it'll be a personal challenge. But whatever that's going to be, yeah. And it's just that newness. So even like turning up in Sudan is a similar sort of thing. I've got the skill set now for the sailing, but it's still going and finding other, expanding the adventures.
Yeah.
But so, and you're saying about the sort of like the leader stuff,
Yes.
like good for leadership and things. For it's what is there something about the leadership, or what is it in the leadership that you're looking for? What are you going to be watching? The skipper, the mate, the leaders as such, or are you more interested in your fellow crew, how people kind of fit in and start being functional?
Yeah. So I would say is by it's about communication, how you brief people, and in the in the middle of the sea, and then it's very unpredictable, and then how you can group the students, like how the skipper will group students, and how can they not control us, but make sure we're safe. This kind of skills are of course leadership skills, and through observation, I think I can see how the skipper does, so I can learn from it. So um, yes, so and in the future, I can also be in unpredictable environments. So um, after I learn those skills, hopefully I can apply to what I do in the future. So yeah.
Okay, and then so leadership's one thing, but then you're joining as a team member,
Yeah.
and especially with that you've got fewer skills than the ship's rats on board at the moment.
Yeah.
So, in sort of like teamwork attributes, what's your teamwork skills that you're bringing, do you think?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Um, I think fundamentally, like my character is a team player. Um, I really like my personality. I think I really like going out with people, engage with people, and we do stuff together. So and I think I'm quite optimistic. So whenever we are a little bit down or we're not meeting the target, I try to cheer everyone up. So this could be my role in the team. So I could cheer everybody up, and then also um of course I contribute also my all my knowledge to how to achieve the goal. So but the main role I think I do is to cheer everybody up, and I think I can talk to everyone, like anyone, like in the like you. I just know you now, Simon, right? So but I can talk to you about anything. So I think that's my talent or ability to talk to anyone who I don't know, but I can talk to them after I know them for like 10 minutes. So I think this could be one of my skills as well. So yeah.
That's the bit that you're packing to bring. Cool. It'll be interesting, of course, in maybe 2 weeks' time, we find out that you were the weak link, you were sick as a dog, you were terrified,
Yeah.
everybody was having to feed you like antidepressants and
Hopefully not.
so that would be the extreme, wouldn't it? I mean,
Yeah, of course. But
that's the one
yeah.
that nobody really wants, but that would be a learning experience, nevertheless. So
Yes.
sorry, I don't mean to tease. And then
No.
obviously the teamwork's one thing, and then the leadership bit. It's leadership attributes. What would you imagine? I guess this side of so there's going to be a skipper and a mate, some senior team who are very experienced.
Yeah.
What would you imagine as just this blank sheet before you even meet them? I mean, I don't even know them, so and there's some real crazy ones out there, so it's cool. How would you imagine their sort of leadership style as such?
Do you mean their leadership style, like the skipper?
Yeah.
I think because I don't know them, I just guess. So, I felt like sometimes when we like on board and then we're achieving some goal, they will be very strict, like, oh, you don't do this, and you need to do that now. Like they'll be very straight and clear, and what is the order or something like that, because they don't want us to die and don't want to force us to fall into the sea, right? But if it's downtime, I think they should be friendly and could be talkative, right? Because it's a sailing course. It's not a military training. So I think there must be some downtime which we can have fun, play games, but also sometimes we are developing our skills, of course, like when we performing any task. So that's what I think. But that's my imagination. It could be it could be wrong. Yeah,
it's the cool part, isn't it? Yeah, because it's the
I'm quite excited about it because you don't know them, and then you got a little bit nervous. Yeah. So
I think because the Challenger that you're going on a Challenge.
Yes, I'm going to Challenger.
Yeah. So I mean, certainly there's with certain differences, and there's a type which is no longer maybe valid as such, but when me and Wing, when we were starting with the sailing, because it was a very large ship, and because people tended to come from the military or they were very senior merchant navy, who the generation before would have been military as well, with the not that far away from the wars or whatever. The captains would be very cold, bluff, stand back sort of people. The mates tended to be like ADHD in a way, they're all over the place, really running the show, and so you almost got characters, and it was interesting as well to see somebody be the mate on one trip, be a captain on another, and you think, wow, there's a difference. So it's but of course this is a different type of vessel, it's a different boat, and it's a different age, and it's very cool.
I would like to point out one thing as well, because in the modern world, everyone have a mobile phone, and then I've looked through their instruction. It said they don't have a charging point, and you're not allowed to use your mobile phone on board, something like that. So I think like after 10 years I've got my mobile phone for like every day, and scrolling around or playing around, and I've got it everywhere, and haven't stopped using it like for 10 days. I haven't done it before, so that would be I want to see how I react to it as well, because I won't suddenly stop using my phone for 10 days suddenly, but if I go on to sailing, it will be, I want to see how I react to without phones as well. So that's I guess another thing I want to point out. So
that's quite a cool one. No, that's a really, because it is different, isn't it? It's a I think with generations as well, depending on people, a phone is such a different tool for various sort of generations, and it's I guess to understand what it then is to you.
Yes,
because it's the whole world. There is a whole universe.
Yes.
There with
it's crazy. It's other world inside the phone, isn't it?
So it'd be interesting to hear, in sort of a couple of weeks' time, how you look at it again, or it is a tool or a friend or whatever it is. It's like a companionship. I think some people have phones like they have dogs.
Some of them do, I think.
And it's everybody's got a different take, isn't it? And then another question would be preparation for the voyage. Have you done anything to sort of prepare? Have you learnt knots? Have you learnt parts of the boat? Have you in sort of teacher's pet and
To
advice
be
things,
honest, I've done no preparation because
excellent.
yeah, because I think it's a training and it's like it's the course that the captain everyone would teach me, and of course I'm being lazy. I admit that, but I've bought some deck shoes and then some towels that is needed in the instruction in the kit list. So yeah, I've bought it. That's my only preparation that I did, but haven't done it like anything for notes and anything. Yeah, so just being lazy. But
That
I
is
think
a good
I will
approach.
learn it in the sailing though. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, in a way, it's amazing then as the opportunity just to get almost like kind of parachuted in, or it's like the Star Trek thing of just boom, you've landed, and that's it. You're
Yeah.
in this new world of words and people and
Yeah.
techniques and groups, or however it's organized, and yeah, just quick immersion, isn't it? Straight in the deep end. Yeah.
Yes. So hopefully at the end of it, I will learn loads of notes and everything. So yeah, and the other thing I also want to point out. Sorry, I keep talking about anything like off the topic, but like meeting those people because it's up to 12 people. Like for members only up to 12 people. So I could meet a lot of people. So and they could be good friends of mine like afterwards. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? So yeah, and it'll be fantastic and it'll be so amazing to meet people you don't know. And it's an opportunity to meet someone who's like-minded. It's really, really good. So yeah, I think I would like it. So
very cool. Yeah, and just see how each person reacts, which is
yes,
which is why I really enjoy it. I'm trying not to sort of it's this thing with advice, isn't it? And things that I guess with as you say, looking to be an officer in RAF, there's so much advice which is needed for how to apply, which just everything about it. How do you get from not being an RAF officer to being one? Yeah. So and then there's so much advice with various things, and it's I think one of the strong things for sail training or for being on yachts, that personal development is the fact the more in the deep end you can be, awesome. It's so hard to think about. No, I'm trying to say nothing.
Yeah.
At all. But it'll be very interesting, I think, for especially with your take on how when does the captain or when does the skipper look comfortable? When do they not look comfortable? Why is it they're not looking comfortable? Maybe they're just hungry or they're desperate for a cigarette or something like that. But I don't know, whatever it is, but especially if it's,
or whenever they get annoyed, I can see, oh, why do you get annoyed? Something like that. Yeah, well, it's interesting. It's interesting. It will be interesting to see.
Yeah. Very cool. I think that's sort of pretty much it, really, because it was the idea of, just knowing that, just to be clear that you haven't sailed before, but yes, I mean, you've done outdoorsy sort of things, but it's not like this. And you've done no prep whatsoever, apart from whatever you've done to get this far in life. Super open-minded as to what you think you're going to see. And and with that skill set that you were talking about of just being a positive people person, and at least you hope to be able to jolly people along, even if whatever else happens, whatever those other skills are that you find, but at least there's that. And maybe with the leadership part, it'd be probably an easier question to ask and an answer to explain after, when you're able to say, well, this is what I saw of the type of leader the skipper was, the type of leader the mate was, the type of leader the cook was, or
But I think it's really reasonable you do this because you want to do an outcome measure, like how is sailing like improve, or like general personal development on the person, like on the member. So because so it's really important, I think. So I would love to do it after an interview, like after as well. So see how it goes.
Well, look forward to speaking with you in a
Yeah.
couple of time. You go on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm going on Sunday. Yeah, excited now.
Yeah. And it's about 10 days.
Yes, it's 10 days. Yeah.
10 days. Cool.
Yeah, going to from Portsmouth and few other locations in England, and then to Weymouth as well. And then to Weymouth, we'll go to Saint Malo in France, and
Okay.
France come back to the Portsmouth. Yeah.
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 Cool. Awesome.
So
Well,
excited.
yeah. Have an awesome one. Yeah. Have an
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you very much. It's really nice to meet you, and see if we'll meet in real life as well with Andy. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. And who
Yeah.
knows? Might, yeah. See what other adventures.
Sure.
If failings a thing. Who knows? Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you, Simon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Josh. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a
Just
cool-
contact me. Just WhatsApp me. If after and we're doing the interview.
Will do. No problem.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye
again.
bye.
Okay.
See you.
Cheers for now. Bye.